Can we
Great
talk
job.
about Jessica Simpson for a second? What a fucking pig she turned out to be.
What's she doing now? She's doing a show where she goes around the world and looks for beauty and what people find beautiful around the world. And it seems like some political correct, like, bullshit show where they just show fat people and it's like, well, this is beautiful here and this is fucking, I think they actually had one of those fucking little South American hair-lipped kids. And it's like, well, there's so many of them.
Well, beauty is...
beauty, all is in the... Yeah. Shut up. Show your fucking big tits. That's beauty.
Why do they have a chick like Jessica Simpson who's hot doing it?
No.
Exactly. Get Precious to do it.
Nope. That's what I'm getting at right here, Jimmy. This Jessica Simpson, made all her money being a hot piece of ass. This is why this is important. Now she's let herself go. She got rid of her blonde hair. Now it's kind of a ratty, like, weird brown color. And now she's admitting in interviews and stuff that she just loves to eat and it's fine. And all women should be fine with eating. And now
she gave up.
And now she's admitting she doesn't brush her teeth. So now, after she made all her money being the piece of ass that she was with the little fucking Daisy Duke shorts and all that.
Great video.
Now she's willing to accept that she could be fat and a slob and all that.
And she's going around the world, saying what's beautiful and what's...
right. That's the point, Jimmy, is what I'm making. I'm saying, well, if you were always like this, so why don't you try to make it with your nonsense singing, which was horrible. The only reason people listened to your crap was because you were a piece of ass.
Yay!
So be the fat, slobby bitch and try to put music out there and see what happens to you.
She has put on a little bit of pudge.
No, she was on Letterman.
She looked a little pudgy.
I saw her on Letterman, a DVR to Letterman appearance she had recently, and she's more than a little pudgy.
I don't want to say, I'm looking and going like, oh, that's terrible or anything, but she got a little pudge, a little pudge to her, she got a little bunch going.
She was bangable though.
That's bangable.
Come on, stop. You wouldn't fuck her?
You were talking about fucking. Who were you talking about fucking the other day? Precious. Yeah, thank you. You'd fucking. Yeah, you'd have to do it just for the goof factor.
Kirstie Alley.
Yeah, Kirstie Alley.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
I'm not saying that I would hop on that fucking rhinoceros, Jessica Simpson, but yeah, I guess I would. Right. Sure. But I mean, she's now letting herself go after she... I made my dumb point.
She's getting a little E-Rock thing going underneath the chin. Wow. Look.
And it's only going to get worse from here.
Yeah, this is, the glory years are over.
This is only a year in of letting herself go. This.
Oh,
okay.
Wait, what happened?
That's an older one.
That was the mom jeans picture that...
horrid.
That got everyone talking like, what's going on with Jessica Simpson?
Badass.
What's going on with Jessica Simpson?
What about the double picture right there?
Which one?
No, the other one. With the bikini yeah. Mm-hmm. What is going on there? No,
a little before and after?
I thought that was a before and after. Is it? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, look at the arms.
All right.
Look at the, got a belt pulled up to the bottom of her tits. That picture on the right
is ridiculously
could be the hottest picture I've ever seen in my life.
And now she's wearing mom jeans and having just fucking fat rolls pour out everywhere.
Oh God. Oh well, they all go on their merry way out of showbiz.
Well, I mean,
love to eat.
And now that she's gaining weight, she's got a show where, like you said, she goes around the world. But after that show, what is she going to do with her fatness? What is she going to do after that?
Yeah,
because she's not a bright woman.
No,
she's very dumb.
She's kind of stupid. Look at the pictures, the before pictures of her, and then they're showing the after pictures. And now she probably got so many fucking emails and Twitters and letters and whatever the fuck else people are sending about, what are you doing? You're fat now. You were so hot, that she decided, hey, this would be a good show. Mm-hmm. Where we go around the world and show people what it's like to fucking, be beautiful.
Beauty's different all over the world.
Yeah.
She was explaining on Letterman. Oh, God, help me out. It might have been Uganda. In Uganda, the fatter you are, the more beautiful you are.
Yeah,
somebody out there help me, because I didn't even realize we were going to talk about this. They put the women in a tent, and they have to drink milk for like a week, 2 weeks straight, a month, something.
Before or after they spade shovel their clitoris out? please.
What lactose farts in that fucking tent?
Oh,
how
God.
horrible!
But these animals, these men, they want their women fat. The women want to be fat, but they don't even give them good stuff to eat. I guess they just are only allowed to drink milk or something and they have to spend like a month in there, and they have to gain a certain amount of weight, or they have to stay in the tent. And yeah, can you imagine?
Yeah.
Let's say hi to
that's
Stryker.
why I'm here.
Stryker.
Good morning, boys.
Hey.
Hey, last night on Entertainment Tonight, I just happened to catch it passing. They had Kirstie Alley on, and I mean, she is giant to begin with. She's showing this dress that is her inspiration to get back into, and this dress is less than half her current size. And then she's got this mannequin there, and she says, I used to be this big, and she's actually bigger than the mannequin.
You know what?
She's trying to make it look like she's actually smaller than, like, the mannequin. I'm just sitting there cracking up laughing, and my wife's like, my wife just looked at me, and at first she was starting to tell me how wrong I was, and then I backed up the DVR and showed it to her. She started cracking up laughing, too.
Know why it's not wrong? Because they're parading their fatness in front of our faces. Kirstie Alley had a shot. She went on that dumb Jenny Craig, right? She lost all the weight. Yeah. Didn't she go out on the Oprah and she had a little bathing suit on and everyone's like, holy shit, she did it. And then she ballooned back up to a fat slob.
Yep.
And now we're going to, where you have to buy into that she's going to lose the weight again? Get out of here.
Yeah,
you had your chance.
How many times are we going to watch that?
Right.
Like, oh, look,
There's
Kirstie.
no way she'll get down to that size.
Look, there she is. We got a picture on Oprah. And she's in a bikini, and Oprah's looking very closely, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, looking right at her box.
Oprah's looking at
you. She's look at Jessica Simpson's juicy thighs in that. She has nice juicy legs.
That's Kirstie Alley.
Oh, is that Kirstie? Her legs are juicy.
Juicy.
Fucking look at those plump, juicy legs.
Get the fuck out of here. Even when she lost all the weight, those are big fucking thighs.
Those would wrap around you like mothering legs and just milk that nurturing seed out of you. They would milk your nurturing seed.
Those are fullback legs.
Those are fucking big, meaty thighs.
Give her a football, man. She's ready to run right up the middle with legs like that.
She'd feel so good to come inside of. You'd have to wrap your hands under and hold her ass cheeks and just fucking... Just dumping her.
Yeah, that's a good way, yeah.
Really?
Her big fucking...
That's if you can get her out of the kitchen for an hour.
Yeah, constantly
That's going to be your first battle, to get her out of the kitchen.
Big nurturing legs. Milking that seed. Milk that seed, mother.
Milking that seed.
And even when she lost the weight, she was still a lot bigger than Oprah. And Oprah's no...
human?
Well,
Oprah 1/4. Let's go to... And this is why we can't hang out with Elo anymore.
Yeah, of course.
Thanks a lot, Elo. You couldn't figure out something that was a little closer to what we do?
Yeah.
So we could still work together?
Opposite.
Yeah, you had to go the complete opposite, right? Alan, what's going on, buddy?
Ow.
Hey, man. How's it going?
Yes!
I think Jessica Simpson ended up being like, she's going to be the next Sally Struthers, where you see her on a freaking commercial, like, save the kids. If only I had eaten less, I'd have saved 50 kids.
Yeah. Kids.
You know what you know that? There's...
Punching out, guys. Sorry.
Alan Chipperson.
That was terrible.
You know that intervention show, Ant? They should do a little intervention with this Jessica Simpson and set her straight. Like, look, the only reason anyone knows you is because you're a hot piece of ass. What are you doing to yourself here? You don't have a brain in that head.
No.
You know, women that let themselves go, they at least got their brain going. Right?
She's a dunce. Oh, God.
Ew, is that Kirstie Alley?
Yeah,
that's Kirstie Alley.
Look at that waddle under her neck.
Looks like her and a frog went through fucking Brundlefly's machine. What a fat neck.
You could give a makeover to a pig, and the pig will look better than that Kirstie Alley in that picture.
She looks like she's starring in her new show. It's called Fat Neck McGillicuddy.
Would you watch that show?
That's all I'd watch.
That'd be a great show to watch.
Fat Neck McGillicuddy. She works in a deli. She was cutting her fingers.
I can't watch shows with gimmicks. I can't watch reality shows with gimmicks. Reality shows I can watch are the crime shows, Forensic Files, all those things. I love them. But anytime there's a gimmick where they got to put him in a house, or they're running through these tests and doing the, like, Hoarders is great. It's just get in there, clean the shit out, and watch someone cry. Intervention, same thing. You got somebody that's fucked up, drag their family in and tell them to knock it the fuck off, or they're leaving. when they're running through an obstacle course or fucking standing on a giant scale, and it's the Gong Show,
dude. I just happened to, and because we know Dr. Ian Smith. I was watching Celebrity Fit Club last night, which is a complete ripoff. Well, I guess they came first, but I mean, Biggest Loser on NBC is a real serious weight losing show. And then Celebrity Fit Club is just a complete joke. Half the people, they've been on the show for 7 weeks. They've lost like 3 pounds. It's like nothing's getting done.
They don't take it seriously.
No. And last night they had Harvey. He's like the Marine type.
Harvey.
Yeah.
Harvey.
He had an obstacle course set up, just like you said. That's why I'm bringing this up. Where they had to run and grab as many, I don't know, all the yellow flags or something. I couldn't even follow the rules. I'm like, oh, whatever.
Yeah.
And they're running, trying to like grab all the flags. What this means to losing weight, I don't even know.
There's nothing.
And then Harvey has a big, huge fucking tennis ball gun and is just beating the shit out of them. Supposedly the tennis balls are flying at 70 miles an hour.
What does that have to do with losing weight? It's a freak show. You get it. Believe me. If I could sit there with a tennis ball gun and shoot a fat person running around, I would do it in a second. But as far as sitting there and watching it like it's an interesting show I want to watch, no.
They have Bobby Brown running up a hill, and you got to like jump over bales of hay. And with less than a minute, he could barely run anymore because he smokes. Sebastian Bach lost like 1 pound. It's like, what is this show?
Did Sebastian need to lose weight?
Yeah, he's looking a little. Like his salt intake's a bit high.
A little high.
I told you they offered me that show.
Jimmy, you know what?
Didn't take it.
Thank God you didn't take this show.
Thank God.
That's good managers.
Thank God you didn't take the show. It would be a great hit because I'm sure it does great numbers, but it's a joke. These people are.
You just degrade.
You just point and laugh at them. They're ridiculous.
It's like $70,000. I mean, I'm sure they offer other people more money.
But it's
a lot of money.
Fun to make fun of the people.
And Nicole Eggert's like, she gained 3 pounds this week. It's a weight. You're supposed to lose weight from week to week.
Nicole Eggert?
Eggert or however you
Eggert, the blonde from
Baywatch, yeah.
Are you kidding? She got fat?
So she's
Nicole Eggert.
Yeah, she's up there. Do the Celebrity Fit Club link would probably because she's on the show.
Do they lose weight that way? I just wanted to lose weight.
She gained 3 pounds, and like, you're not taking this seriously. And she goes, I am. And then they're like, well, you're drinking wine. This is a weight losing show, and you're drinking wine.
I haven't seen one fat picture of her yet. I've seen amazing hotness.
Yeah, no,
that they've shown.
She's not a slobby mess, but she's definitely, gained a few since
Charles in Charge.
Oh, was she on that too?
Oh, she certainly was.
Charles in Charge.
Is that when she was real young?
Oh my God, I don't know how old she was, but she was very attractive.
She the one that would hit Scott Baio with a strap on that show?
Yeah. Bend him over the couch.
Yeah.
He wasn't in charge.
Not at all. His face would be in Willie Ames's balls.
Yeah, she. So, whatever. But this Celebrity Fit Club, Kevin Federline is part of it.
That was the one, yeah. K-Fed.
K-Fed is part, and Bobby Brown.
Is he fat, K-Fed?
He's losing weight on the show.
There are some pictures of K-Fed pretty fat. Look at the fucking Nicole Eggert pictures.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, show like... All right.
Oh,
my God.
There you go.
Holy shit.
She is way out of shape.
If you're known as a Baywatch babe, you really got to keep your body together.
Nice gut.
God.
No, not you.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Fucking... No.
Go to the side-by-side. Because there's one of her wearing almost the same red bikini.
I don't like that hugging shit.
Right there.
Steve hugs me. He rubs his beard on my head.
I don't really like seeing that day in and day out.
I don't either.
Look at that.
Well, the comment makes me have in my pants.
Wait, that's her on the left?
Yes, dude.
She looks like Pamela Anderson and Jessica Simpson, right?
God. Looks like the girl on the right ate the girl on the left.
Yeah, the girl on the right. That's, wow.
Oh, my
That's some good times, huh?
Oh, she was like Richie Sambora.
Good time.
In the fucking bikini.
I love it just says fail.
Yeah. Fail.
The picture on
fail.
I love that. It should be all right. Hey, did I just see a headline that said Precious says beauty comes in all sizes?
Precious?
Only fat people say that.
Exactly.
I mean,
only fat people.
If you want to generalize beauty, that's not going to get you a lot of votes.
Beauty comes in sizes 0 to 4.
That's rough to shove down our throats. That beauty comes in all sizes. I'm sorry.
Gabby.
I'm sure
I still can't say a name.
I'm sure there's probably 5 guys that would agree with that statement. They're
Gabby Sidibe.
Precious. That's all she'll ever be known as.
The precious broad.
She might have a weight problem, but it doesn't mean she's unhealthy. This, according to the National Association to Advance Fat Acceptance. Yes, that's a real group. As we first reported, a weight loss company is reaching out to Oscar nominee or loser Precious Star in an effort to help her lose weight and get healthy. But according to a spokeswoman for NAAFA, being heavy doesn't always mean being unhealthy. Peggy Howell tells TMZ.
Doesn't she sound fat?
Peggy Howell.
Peggy Howell stepped on my foot.
You cannot tell by looking at a person if they are healthy. Fat does not equal disease, and thin does not equal healthy. Howell also said NAAFA does not encourage people to get fat or stay fat, and reminded us achievements come in all sizes.
Ew.
Now, look.
I mean, come on.
Stephen
If you look at the rate of diabetes and
heart
fat
disease
people, it's like really just insane.
You can't be promoting that.
Advancement of fat
That being that fat is healthy. You can't promote that. That's not smart.
And she says, yeah, beauty comes in all sizes.
Her heart's got to be exhausted by now.
Oh, my God.
It's fucking annoying. I don't mind fat people if they're all like on a fucking like an animal preserve, living behind a fence and not sitting next to me. I don't care.
Would you go to that preserve?
It's all I do after work. That would be the
greatest attraction ever. Just fat people, force them to be naked, just living in a pen.
Around.
Yeah, playing checkers, doing fat people things.
Right.
You get to buy food and throw it at them.
Right.
Watch them eat it.
It would be the greatest attraction ever.
Yeah.
You think there'd be a problem?
Yeah, there could be a problem.
Yeah.
I think some people might be outraged.
If the guys down the hall could find it, the Soup had a great clip on this Precious broad on the red carpet.
Oh, yeah?
And I forgot who came along, but she goes, I tapped that. It was so fucking disgusting to watch. If they could find this clip. I tapped that.
Oh, God. Ooh, we got there.
What happened?
Right here? Well, that's a good one. No, the other one in the middle of the page.
Oh, yeah, of course. Well,
I don't know if I want to click on that one.
Who's that one?
That looks a little dangerous to click.
That's a fun little...
It looks a little dangerous to click.
Come on, click it, Danny.
No, that might be a setup.
Fat nudist?
That might be a setup.
You mean the picture that is hosted by nudist.666sexting.com.
Yes, exactly.
No, that might be a little bit of a setup.
You're gonna Patrice me and start yelling at me for not clicking it.
You know, Dan, why the fuck you won't click on the motherfucker?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. You know what? Thank you, Brian. I forgot about this story. This hit over the weekend. Go ahead, Brian. Throw this one at everybody.
Oh yeah.
You guys have heard about the story about the lady in Old Bridge, New Jersey, who's like 600 fucking pounds.
Yep.
And she's constantly eating fast food and all this other stuff so that she can be the largest woman in the world.
Yeah, she wants to be the fattest woman in the world. Oh, good luck to you. Godspeed. Have fun.
She's shooting to be 1,000 pounds by the time she's done.
You know what? That goes back to Jimmy with that fucking...
I'm hurting. Nurture me.
She needs attention. The only way she could get it is by being fat.
Yeah.
And she wants to be the fattest.
Can we get her on the phone?
Oh, the tap that guy, thank you, Vince, from Bayonne, was Gerard Butler, who's in the new movie with Jennifer Aniston, and he had to be polite on the red carpet, like, well, let's go out then. Yeah, exactly. She's sitting there, I tapped that.
Oh, God. Tap that.
So she wants to be the fattest woman in the world. Another attention-seeking fucking nobody.
I hope she misses it by 8 pounds.
And drops dead the next day.
Oh, falls down the steps.
Complete organ failure.
Yeah. And she fucking puts a hole in the house like Poltergeist. Just sucks her through another dimension. Big pig body.
Nothing like having big aspirations.
Big aspirations. It's kind of funny.
Thank you, sir. Let's go to Rick in Rhode Island. Rick.
Hey, Rick.
How you doing? I watched an episode of this Big Fat Loser not too long ago. I don't normally watch it, but I just happened to catch one. They made these big fat slobs cross these tiny little beams from island to island, and this one lady, she was so fucking scared. She went up on the beam. She decided not to do it. She stepped off. She fell and fucking cracked her face open on the fucking ground. She's bleeding all over the place.
Yeah, she broke her nose. Biggest Loser does what you're saying, Ant. Some of these fucking, like these, events. And one of them was a tiny little beam, and they had to walk on it and not fall in the water.
Oh, was that a gag?
And they had to, they had to, transport balloons or balls or something. I don't know what the fuck it was. And this one woman.
That's great.
Is petrified of water. Just petrified, so she starts screaming and she had a panic attack and she steps off the thing. I know the guy just told the whole story,
helping,
and then she falls down and fucking rips her face wide open.
Fantastic, good.
And then she gets kicked off the show, and then they have to show her conquering her fear of water.
That's what it's all about, conquering fears, and yeah.
Don't you love how they give a task to a fat person?
It's the greatest.
Carry those balloons or balls, just like it's like a circus trick.
Yeah. Right. Here, elephant. Yeah. Do this.
Carry these colorful objects, fatty. Yes, bring these balloons over there to those people. They need them. What a menial fat person task. What a worthless gig that is. No one needs balloons. That rules.
Worthless for worthless people.
Yeah.
Oh, this is just wonderful. Illegal, I think. Illegal. What do you got, buddy?
Yeah, going back to what that guy said about the woman in Old Bridge, she has a website apparently where you can pay to watch her eat and wash herself.
Let's join.
That's good.
I don't know what it is. I mean,
look at this slob. Look, I understand, we all gain a few, and I'm not talking about that shit. I'm talking about the attention-seeking assholes out there.
Exactly.
So you get to pay to watch her eat and try to get up to what does she have to get up to, 1,000 pounds?
1,000.
Yeah, I think so. And you watch her scrub herself, and I wouldn't pay for it, so I've never gone to it.
Sounds
but,
great.
That's what I hear. Yeah.
Yeah, right on.
Yeah, it sounds.
Let's get her on the phone and promote her website. Are we trying to?
Nice
love
woman.
to talk to her.
Huh?
I would love to talk to her.
Yeah, let's talk to her. Actually, let's give her some promotion today. You're right, Jimmy.
Oh yeah.
Let's try to understand what this is all about.
Why are you hurting so much?
Yeah, let's try to understand this.
Why
Can we get her on the phone?
Why isn't she being lambasted by people in certain groups that say that this is a horrible role model? When they show models and beautiful women and say, this is terrible because women think that that's what their body has to look like and they can't achieve that and it's unhealthy and stuff. Why isn't this woman just being trashed for doing the same thing, only backwards and very unattractively? Because, everyone wants to look at hotness.
Well, people have gone to yell at her, but a few of them haven't come back when they crossed her event horizon.
Event horizon. Hey, she has gravity.
Hey, they pulled the Jessica Simpson clip from David Letterman. Remember when we were talking about that thing?
The thing
where she's she gained some weight and she's talking about her new show and she's talking about that Uganda thing. So listen to this. Listen to this.
What is the price of beauty? Tell me about it.
We basically, two of my best friends and I went around the world and
her legs.
wanted to discover the cultures of different women and where they live, and we found out so much stuff about just the heart and soul of a woman. It was really inspirational, and that was the way that I was going to talk about the weight gain, just the pressure that the world puts on us to be thin.
And which culture of
The world puts on us to but it was
the world
great,
put
it was great
yeah.
business for you.
But it sure made you a couple of fucking bucks, didn't
you're
it?
You're in a fucking mansion somewhere because you kept yourself thin and looking like a piece of ash. What are you talking about?
You worked that ass in that fucking music video with the little Daisy Dukes, didn't you?
Sure did.
Didn't you?
You played the part, didn't you?
Yeah.
And cashed that fine check you got for it.
Yep.
This wouldn't bother me if it was the Precious girl, because she's a fat girl.
Right.
That wouldn't make me angry.
Right.
But hearing a hot chick who put on a few pounds, it's annoying.
And now she's going to, talk bad about being thin and trying to stay in shape and do the right thing.
The world puts these pressures on us.
All right, then give your money back that you made being a piece of ass. Give it to some fat slob out there to take care of herself.
And which culture of women is more unlike our culture?
I would like to build a resort in Uganda because the fatter you are, the more beautiful.
Really?
Yes, their prized possession is a cow, so they want their women to look like cows. They told me that I would have to be in a fattening hut before they would consider proposing to me for 5 weeks, and you just basically drink gourds and gourds of milk.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
And this is all.
It's not like you get to eat a Big Mac or anything.
Fattening tent in Uganda.
That's good. That's good. You know what else they do there? They machete people into pieces when they think that they are different than them and don't like them. That's good. That's what they do.
And then
that's really. She's talking about Uganda like it's some civilized fucking nation.
Exactly.
They talk about some of these fucking African nations like, no, that's good. That's like, this is just a different culture. No, it is so primitive and savage. Why would you look at one part of it and go, yeah, great, they put a woman in a tent and fatten her up because the men like it. Yeah, the men also like digging their girls' clits out, no pleasure, and they believe that fucking a virgin takes their AIDS away. Shut up!
And how come she's not attacking it like they're basically making women unhealthy? They're fattening them up like animals. How come she's not attacking that? Like if women are being suppressed or oppressed, she would complain about that. But because she's getting to be fat, they're okay to fatten their broads up.
Yeah.
Done.
They're putting them in a fucking tent like animals.
Yeah.
Fatten you up.
Yeah, that's okay.
People are laughing.
Yeah, thank you. That's okay. I'm sure a few of these women don't want to be big fat cows, by the way.
Yeah.
They're forced to do it because that's what their culture says.
Because they fucking worship the cow.
Right. And they don't even do the right thing and give them food they might enjoy. They have to suffer as they get fat. That's smart.
You'll learn how to fucking, raise cow and cattle and do it that way.
Steak.
Have a nice piece of meat there. You fucking don't eat in excess.
Oh, Precious didn't say tap that. She said, I'd hit that. We got that clip, too. But more of Jessica Simpson from David Letterman. This clip ends with a lot.
When she said I'd hit that, what was she pointing at? Jupiter?
This next clip I want to acknowledge ahead of time ends with a lot of Z's.
Oh,
because no one wants to hear what she has to say about fucking beauty.
And in these exotic cultures, do you find that the status and the lot of women is improving better than you had guessed, or dire and disappointing?
No, I think that it's improving. It's different because we went to Paris and we sat down with an anorexic model. Then we go to Morocco and see the beauty behind the eyes and soul of a woman, and that's a very spiritual episode. Other than the fact that I had to eat some goat brains or sheep brains or something, that was disgusting.
Well, at least you got some brains in you.
That on a bun.
Yeah. Is there a reason women always succumb to the pressures of culture that's dominated and the forces generated by males?
Can I guess the answer to this? Yes, there is. Because they're dummies, Dave.
When I watch this shit on TV, I would imagine Dave wants to just go this is nonsense. But he's got to play the part, right?
Of course.
He has by males.
I always thought males wanted something to grab onto.
Well, shut up. Yeah. Tits while we're fucking a vagina on a nice slender girl.
Well, other girls' pussies when you fall asleep. Doze off. Fucking porker.
Holy shit.
Have some Funyuns.
Funyuns. I hated Funyuns.
Funyuns.
Dip some Funyuns in ranch.
They are not fun.
While you're taking an Elvis shit, I'll go out and hit on a skinny girl.
Funyuns.
Although I hate Funyuns.
They're horrible.
They really are, man. And just to finish up our fat break, here's the precious broad talking about, I don't know, whatever, on the red carpet.
Have you ever met Gerard Butler?
I bumped into him yesterday. I feel like I stepped on his foot. Who's behind me?
I feel like I stepped on his foot. I think he would know.
Yeah, she said that about Heather Mills, too.
I bumped into him yesterday, like she bumped into Harry Chapin on the expressway. Come on.
Yeah, you don't want to.
What did she make him bumped into and stepped on his foot?
Jokes. You don't want to do that.
Have you ever met Gerard Butler?
I bumped into him yesterday. I feel like I stepped on his foot. Who's behind me?
I don't know. Who's stealing our thunder
Jupiter.
here?
Gerard Butler.
Her ass.
Oh, there. He's kind of sexy.
He is kind of sexy, right?
Yeah, I'd hit that.
Well, the problem with saying I'd hit that, the other person has to agree to the hitting.
Has to want, to be involved in the hit.
Right.
No one wants to hit you. Well, your mama did. That was great. With everything in the back of the head. That was like
Poachers
a cartoon. Poachers. One of those giant elephant guns.
Oh.
Poachers.
That's, yeah, well, yeah.
Oh, yes, of course.
Yeah. Of course is right.
A couple ashtrays.
Oh, there. He's kind of sexy.
He is kind of sexy, right?
Yeah, I'd hit that.
I want you to meet Gabby.
Hello.
Hello, Gabby.
Nice to meet you.
Nice one. Excuse me, what did you just say to me about Gerard?
What? I kind of said I'd hit that. I kind of said that. I'm not ashamed. I'd hit that. Sorry.
Yeah. I'm here. I'm available.
Would you hit it now?
Stop.
Yeah. Come on, Billy. Come on, Billy.
So disappointing. Why can't a guy go, what the fuck are you thinking about?
No.
You know who I bang in Hollywood? I wouldn't even... What happened?
Gerard Butler's got to worry about fucking Precious want to fucking hit him.
But why can't he be honest and go, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. And he's like,
right.
Looking, going, oh my God.
Right.
If you were the last fucking thing on the planet.
Maybe if I had a crystal meth habit.
Oh, Ryan Seacrest really knows how to get a moment going, doesn't he?
He certainly does.
He got a
he's
moment
good.
going, Jimmy.
He is good.
Mm-hmm.
Oof. Gerard Butler was in that. That's fucking funny, Booker Couch.
What?
Gerard should have said, I was already in 300. I don't want to be in 400. He was in 300?
Yeah,
okay. That's right. Yeah,
he's the guy.
That's what I'm thinking. I forgot his name.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's funny.
God, that is fucking funny.
That's a great line right there.